How's everybody doing? I went through some of the Spain Invitational footage, and some of it's kind of interesting, but there isn't that much for me to talk about since like items are on and the quality isn't phenomenal sometimes. But I don't know, a lot of interesting things happen, and a lot of the game just looks really good. You know what I mean? Speaking of the game looking really good, let's talk about these two. Specifically, Wolf. This is mostly going to be a Wolf video because Wolf is the character I know more about. Um, but there's a lot about Simon that we actually see in this particular match that's actually super interesting. Again, this is Treehouse footage, so I'm not going to have like player information in the description or anything. It's just all going to be from Treehouse. But yeah, that's all in the description. Before we get started, we got to talk aesthetics. I really like Wolf's design. I sort of compare it to what they did with like Sagat in Street Fighter V, where Sagat in Street Fighter 4 had like a pretty good design. I liked it a lot. But then the Street Fighter V Sagat has a very different one that just works for the art style. This one is the same way. Star Fox Zero wasn't that good, but it certainly looked pretty good. That's all I needed to do really, because I'll take this like these the Fox Falco and Wolf designs any day. They look really good. I mostly like the pink accents. I think that actually really works with what like how Wolf looks. And Simon, this is like classic Simon. I just really like the way Simon is designed. I like Richter too. I only like Richter because he's from the game that I played, not necessarily because I like the character better. Although his quotes are interesting. Like the way he talks is actually very interesting. The Belmonts are cool. That's basically what I'm saying. So let's get into it. First and foremost, this stage is gorgeous. This stage looks beautiful. It's very Symphony of the Night in terms of like the stained glass in the background and stuff like that, and like Dracula Castle. But it just looks super good. I hope we have like a thing where we can, instead of picking Battlefield, we just random Battlefield like version, like how you can do random Omega, like random Battlefield. That's what we play on instead of like just regular Battlefield. I know that's not what we'll do because like the different Battlefields have different bottom like parts. Like you can wall jump on some of them and not wall jump on others. But like let me hope, man. They just look so pretty. But yeah. So Wolf is gonna land. We see a couple things here. We see Wolf's projectile. Wolf's blaster is really good. It was really good in Brawl, and it's really good in this game because it still has the disjoint hitbox on the little blade. Let's see if we can catch it. He rolls back. Oh no, I jumped forward. I think I jumped forward a little too much. All right, well, let's just find it again. He does start with a taunt. There's a couple taunts there. Also, I almost forgot to mention this. Simon does like this dash dance here, and his mobility is much better than I would expect for a character that plays mostly keep away. Like for a character that has 3 projectiles and a super good out of shield up B and really good range, his dash is like not that bad. His airspeed is really bad, but his ground speed is like not that bad. Wolf projectile though. This is actually super important. This little blade part of the gun sort of looks like a spiker from Halo, but only with like one blade instead of the 2. But he shoots the gun. The projectile is like pretty slow. It's almost like you did like a medium punch sonic boom. That's sort of what it looks like to me. I don't know why specifically medium punch was the thing that I thought of, but that's what the speed sort of reminds me of. It's like pretty fast, but not that fast. You can follow behind it if you wanted to approach. You can anti-air if people try to jump over it. There's a disjoint on the startup. It does a good bit of damage. It does 8%. It's just nice. It's just a solid projectile to have, especially compared to like Falco, whose lasers have been traditionally not that great. And by traditionally, I mean in the last game and in this game, it seemed not that great. So Wolf does a full hop over Simon dash attack. So the thing about Simon Belmont that I actually want to mention, because Simon looks really good, but it seems like the way you have to play against him is just whiff punish. Like Simon does this dash attack, and he just kind of stops afterwards, and it seems like you just want to approach to actually try and punish that the way he did. He's a little slow on it, but you can definitely approach it. Does the neutral B? It does about 13% when you actually get the startup and the projectile hitbox, so that's kind of interesting. There we see up smash. We actually see dash attack to up smash. Dash attack is interesting because it sort of keeps with this theme that Wolf has, where he's just like an evil fox, like a more sinister version of Fox moveset, which is kind of cool. I really like that design idea. But he does this dash attack, right? And it lands right about here. The thing about this dash attack is it doesn't send Simon anywhere, but it seems like Simon isn't really in hit stun, or is still in hit stun here. He starts charging an up smash, and up smash is pretty slow, so I think what you want to do is turn around up tilt at this percents, and then at higher percents you want to do just up air to start juggling, because Wolf's up air is still really good at juggling. Gets another dash attack, covers the landing. We saw Wolf's F tilt. We'll see it land in a little bit, but there's Shine. So Wolf's Shine in Brawl, or Reflector, or whatever you want to call it, was frame 1 invincible and had like the hitbox and stuff like that, and it was really good for the Meta Knight matchup because you could hit through Tornado. I don't know if it's like that in this game. It likely isn't because of how the other reflectors like Fox and Falco have gotten changed in Smash 4. But I don't know, it would be interesting if he had like an actual like Shine, you know what I mean? It kind of sends it a different angle, but we don't actually see it hit, so that's kind of a struggle. What a nice pose we got here. That's Wolf side B. Wolf side B actually puts him in free fall. We'll actually see because he SDs in a little bit. And then we just saw F smash. Actually, let's talk about. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's talk about things bit by bit here. Misses a tech. So he jumps. He does the reflector. Tries to reflect some kind of projectile. Simon's like no, smack. And Wolf does side B right about here. It seems pretty quick. The hitbox is really strong. Like there's still like a sweet spot at the end, which is really good. And yeah, it's kind of nice to have like a pretty strong thing like that. The only difference is it has free fall at the end. Like you can't up B afterwards the way you can with Fox and Falco, which is only fair because like imagine if you could just side B off stage to edge guard someone and then up B back because Wolf's up B is like pretty good. Like it's far enough to make it back. Like that's the level that we're working with here. Like you could just totally just get people like that. And that would be really dumb because it's really strong. So we just see F smash and we see a lot of shield damage, but we see F smash here too. F smash got completely changed. It doesn't have the startup hitbox anymore, like the 2 hits, like the 1-2. Instead it only has 1, and it's sort of like a big, like one hand Chun-Li palm, if that makes any sense, like a twins palm where you just, you know, like instead of doing both hands, like where the wind up is, that's kind of what the animation reminds me of is like the twins like half circle back punch. I'm pretty sure it's half circle back. I didn't play twins, so I don't know. But like Third Strike and Street Fighter 4 and whatnot. You know what I mean? There's another F smash. We see a lot of shield damage, but that's just because Wolf is kind of holding shield this whole time. Like, he already took a little bit, and he just holds shield, waits for this projectile to hit, and it kind of does a good bit of shield damage. This isn't really indicative of the amount of shield damage you're going to take if you're playing the game right. Especially since we parry projectiles around here. We don't shield projectiles anymore. We parry them because we're cool, and we third strike. There's another F tilt. Lands and does F tilt. The F tilt actually hits here. It does about 14%. It's pretty strong. It does the same thing it does in Brawl, where it kind of freezes the screen for a little bit once you actually get the hit, which is cool because it's also pretty safe and it ends pretty quick. The animation is different, but the functionality is still the same. Look at this dash attack. I don't know if that was a roll read or just a dash attack, but it definitely caught his roll back, which is good. 7 rolls, gets hit. Again, he does up smash here, but that only hits because Simon tries to do nair to get out of it. Like here, let's just look at this. There it is. Simon nair startup, and Wolf is on the floor doing a breakdance move. Wolf's up smash actually beats this. I don't know if it's because Wolf's up smash is just like actually has some disjoint on it, like the limbs are intangible, or because he went this low and then he did the up smash and he just beat Simon's hitbox, which, I mean, the second one is likely, but not as likely as the first, I think. Like, it's a whip, dude. It's the Simon whip. There's no way that it's like not a disjoint. But anywho, Wolf gets this up smash. Up smash is super strong. It does like 24%. Yeah, 24%, which is kind of ridiculous because F smash doesn't do that much. It did like 19 when I last checked. But that's kind of cool. It's like good to have. Yeah, we see back air. Back air is not as good anymore. Back air the character is no longer back air the character, which is interesting to me because, I don't know, I like using the whole moveset of the character, not just, back air for everything. We also just saw up tilt there. I mentioned up tilt before when you do that combo. I'm pretty sure that would actually work because it's pretty much identical to Brawl. Sends it pretty high. There's up air. Wolf's up air did get changed at least a little bit, but not really. It seems to have a bit of a sweet spot at the end, like this sort of side of it. Like the startup on this side has like a regular hit, and then at the very end is like a sweet spot hit on the claw, which is pretty good. That's a theme with a lot of Wolf's moves, is sweet spot on the claw. It does the back air. Back air is like pretty strong. It's just slower now. I think it's like frame 13. It's not as good. Projectile here. So this is what I'm saying before, is that Wolf in an advantage state is going to be very good, because being able to shoot this projectile and have very little lag afterwards is going to let you be able to anti-air pretty easily. So in matchups where characters kind of can't deal with projectiles super easily, Wolf will do really, really well. The characters that are the exception to that, I'm sure Wolf will have like some kind of counterplay. I just think that's like top level play is going to be a lot of laser and a lot of anti-air, because Wolf's moves are like pretty good at that. You get anti-air with up smash or up tilt or up air or forward air or anything really. Or nair, honestly, they changed the nair. It's pretty good for that now. Double roll, nice approach. My God, he rolls again. So here we see something funny. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a little lesson in how to recover. Don't do what you're about to see. Gets hit, gets a sweet spot there. This is actually kind of important because he actually gets the sweet spot and it's really good. It's pretty strong. It does 19%. It's just really good. Has a lot of knockback. If he was closer to the center of the stage somehow, he would be straight up dead. That lesson on edge guarding will start up in a little bit. Not now. I thought it started before, but I was wrong. Jab. Keeping with the theme of most characters, jab does 10%. See, 10%. Most characters have a 10% jab. Wolf's jab is like frame 4, I think, last time I checked. It's really fast. It's like pretty good. Not as fast as Fox or Falco, but like that seems to be a theme with Wolf, is like not quite as quick, but much stronger, or not quite as strong, but much quicker. Like the extremes of a move rather than the like all-around goodness that is most of Fox's moveset in like Smash 4. We also see down tilt here. Down tilt's kind of interesting. It got redid. It sort of looks like a low angle F tilt, if that makes any sense. Like it doesn't look like a down tilt that much. But it seems pretty good. We don't actually see it land, I don't think. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's how not to edge guard. Ready? Or how not to recover. Gets hit, gets hit, gets hit. That combo is sick, by the way. Axe is really strong. He whiffs the final smash. I really like Grand Cross. Grand Cross. It looks really cool. I like it a lot. Wolf also, before he SD'd, is flashing red. Instead of the standard rage indicator, which is like the little smoke bits on characters, characters actually just flash red now. Like, it's sort of like Mega Man boss fight, or like Turtles in Time boss fight. Characters start flashing. That means they're close to death, but they're pretty strong in this game. So there you go. Wolf SDs. Nice one, Wolf. Big brain plays. You gotta love it. We're gonna see like 5 Simon taunts after this too. He lands. Why does he roll back? I don't know. Shoots a projectile though, because we play neutral around here. Gets hit with down tilt. Down tilt did like 4% the second hit at like the very end. That is super punishable on hit. If crouch canceling was in this game, that'd be like Roy level of super unsafe in melee. You know what I mean? Does another F smash. F smash is just too slow. Like it doesn't seem like a move that is useful outside of punishes, which is kind of unfortunate. I believe we see the final smash land here. Gets in the Wolf N. That is what it's called. I called it an R-Wing before, and I was like, wait, that's not what it is. It's a Wolfen. But yeah, I mean, it kills. It's a final smash. I don't have much to say about it. I kind of like that it's not the Landmaster, but I also miss the Wolf quote from Brawl, we're going to have fun with this thing. I kind of love that, but whatever. Landmaster. So he does dash up jab. I keep forgetting you can dash up anything in this game for characters that aren't like Roy. Like, that's so good for someone like Wolf. Like, well, I guess you don't dash up F smash anymore because they changed F smash, but you dash up F tilt, dash up jab. It just seems really good. This particular approach is like really nice. He down tilts afterwards. This down tilt actually hits. Like, this is pretty good, like in terms of low percent, like at 0, get a jab. Does this down tilt, he actually has to block it. I'm not sure if it seemed like it would have hit, which means the range is actually pretty good. Here, let's go back. Slow it down. Boop. There we go. Let's look at this. So he does jab. Jab animation is clean in this game. Does down tilt. Down tilt actually reaches at this range, so that's like pretty long range considering. Just kind of nice to have. Pretty all right. He rolls back though. Simon doesn't do anything out of shield there. Kind of just waits for Wolf to do another thing. We see down air. Wolf's down air is kind of neat. It is a neat move. I don't know much. I don't know if it was changed or not because I didn't get like the frame data or anything. But it seems all right. It doesn't even land in this match, I don't think. Yo, nice charge up smash. Was that up smash or down smash? I couldn't tell if he charged up smash or down smash. It might have been up smash. There's a lot of Wolf smash attacks in this, which is like not indicative of how you probably should play the character. But who knows? Because back air is gone, so who knows how we're going to play this character. Dash attack to up smash doesn't work because it doesn't work. That's not a combo. You want to do up tilt after this. Up tilt or turn around up tilt. I don't know which one would work better. I'd have to see the hitbox of up tilt to know. But yeah, see, there's up tilt. We also see F tilt on shield, and it seems pretty safe. Like it's pretty good. Right there. It's like not spaced at all either, and shield grab, it sort of auto spaces itself, which is nice. It's just really good. Does down tilt, puts in a tech chase scenario. The only thing I'm worried about is Wolf's speed might make it so that he can't effectively tech chase after that down tilt. So let's go back to it. Come on, land a down tilt for me, bud. Yeah, Simon's at like kind of goodish percent for forcing mix-ups and stuff like that. So he misses the tech because that tech window is actually kind of hard to deal with. But I don't know if his dash speed is good enough to actually handle a tech roll back. You might just have to settle for like a dash up and shoot the laser and try and keep pressure up. Ladies and gentlemen, again, here's how not to get back to the stage. It's back aired. He actually makes it back through the projectile, but gets down smash. Like this is really, you want to know how not to get back to the stage? This is how you do it. Let's remember Wolf's percent once he gets hit off, right? 80 or 68.1. Just keep that number in your mind, 68.1. Down smash, throws the thing, gets back aired, keeps doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, Wolf pretty much doubled his percent because he didn't go to the ledge. Go to the ledge, okay? I know most of you are aware of this already, that going to the ledge is the best idea in most of these games. Go to the ledge. Just do it. Like it's just better. Also, can we talk about how Simon has like Robin arc fire, but Robin doesn't even have arc fire as much as like he just has better arc fire because you can use it whenever, and it's a bigger hitbox it seems. Like it's like PK fire on steroids. You know what I mean? It's just really good. Simon does dash attack. I don't know if this hits. Nah, it does. He gets slurped up. Oh my, jeez, the range was ridiculous. Final smash meter illegal. Anyone? Let's let that one happen. Final stock 69%. Let's do it. Nice. Nice jab does 10% again. So we actually see forward air on shield here, and this is something really interesting. It might be a theme with Ultimate just in general. He does this forward air, full hop forward air, and it crosses up like pretty ambiguously. It seems like you could make it a little bit more ambiguous based on how fast you're moving when you approach. But this cross up's really hard to deal with. Like forward air is really fast, does a good bit of shield stun. So Simon tries to shield grab and gets punished for it. Just good. Just like a good thing to have is a cross up forward air. Because you could also mix that up with nair, right? Like if you cross up nair, or if you do nair that close at that level, like here, let's just go back to it. I'm talking about new nair, not like the old Wolf nair. Yeah, he gets on top of the platform here. Work with me here, man. Did I go past it? Did I miss it? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, never mind. Like if you did up here instead of forward air, you did nair and like maybe stop holding forward. You probably wouldn't cross up either way, but it's like a good mix up. Like you don't know which one he's gonna do because you can't react to like these super. I'm pretty sure this is frame 7 and nair is like frame 4 or frame 3 or something ridiculous. Like it's really fast. Maybe frame 5. I don't know. I didn't get the exact numbers. I just kind of counted based on the frame by frame in YouTube. But yeah, it just seems pretty good. It's a good little approach mix up. Whether or not Wolf will approach very much is kind of up for discussion, But yeah. Does a D throw. What's the plan? Ooh, gets caught there. I'm pretty sure he ends the stock with a final smash, so I'm interested. There you go. There's a little Wolf dash dance for you. There you go. And then he jumps and does final smash. So let's look at Wolf's mobility here, because Wolf is not that fast. He's faster than Falco, but not that fast. Like, let's just look at this, right? So he kind of starts dash dancing a little bit better. I don't know if that is the full dash length that Wolf has to deal with, or if Wolf can actually go farther if he does like a real dash dance. I don't know. It might be pretty good. But he gets the snipe on the final smash, and this is going to end it. Grahaha, the hunt is on, boy. How did Simon get in space? Like, let's just think about this for a minute. How did Simon actually get into space like that? Where are we? What planet is this? Is this planet Smash? Questions for the future. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Yeah, and that's game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the windscreen. Boom. Nice. Yeah, Wolf is cool. I am interested in Wolf. I was interested in Wolf as soon as he was announced. I am a little upset he wasn't in Smash 4, because that character would have A, been pretty good in the engine of Smash 4, but also B, would have been really interesting for me to play, because that's a character I would want to use. There's not a lot of those in Smash 4, as it turns out. But Wolf is interesting. His neutral game seems very matchup based in terms of like, will I have to approach? Will I have to play keep away? Like, obviously Wolf against big characters, he isn't going to be trying to get in Bowser's face, for example. And like, he isn't going to try and like stay in grab range of like Incineroar or like, yeah, stuff like that. But at the same time, he isn't going to try and outrange Marth or Simon Belmont. He isn't going to try and out-projectile Simon Belmont anyway, other than just reflect the projectiles and try to get in. But yeah, it seems very matchup dependent, but he seems like he could do pretty well at either of them. Very promising character, I think. He has a lot of good things. I have heard people say that he might be the best Spacey, and I don't know about that, because I think we need to see like in-game Fox, like day one Fox, to know for a fact, because people said Fox wasn't that good in Smash 4, and look where Fox is now, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's Wolf. This is Simon, and thank y'all for watching. I'll see you next time.